Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to cover over some update information on things going on this week in PSO2 NGS. So right away, I'm going to mention to y'all, we have quite a bit of stuff going on this week. You're going to want to make sure that you log in every day to hit the free SG scratch that we get. Every day, you're going to get 10 free pulls of an SG scratch, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's going on in the game. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. So right away, I want to mention to y'all, we do have double urgent quests that have been put back into the game, and there's some pretty good rewards that you can get inside of that. So you want to make sure that you run these over in Alio. So you're going to see some gameplay here in the background of us fighting the Malignant Dark Falls Aegis. The Halpha Late Counterattack Part 2 is back into the game again, so you can run this 2 times, and it's level 100, so it's a pretty beefy UQ. It's an old one, of course, but it is like pretty fun. I like this urgent quest quite a bit myself, and you can actually get a hold of new items inside of there to make new capsules that we have. The Edgel Scepters drop inside of there, and also you can get the 12-star rarity weapons. I do believe that you can get the Legend Series weapons inside of there too, if I'm not mistaken. We do have a new Augment capsule that's been put into the game. You can find these over in the Item Enhancement Lab with the Augment capsule trade at the bottom, and up at the very top is Majis, Gigas, Maste. Now, in order to trade in for these, you're going to get a hold of Edgel Scepter capsules from running the new limited time urgent quest Malignant Dark Falls Aegis. So anytime you see that urgent quest pop up, make sure you do the one over there in Halpha Lake. You can actually do 2 runs of it right now too. They've actually updated Malignant Dark Falls Aegis to be in the game currently for a couple weeks here, and it's going to be dropping these Edgel Scepters. So you can make these new Majis, Gigas, Maste capsules here. And you can see that this one, instead of adding HP, this one here actually adds PP. So this gives 4 PP as well as the 4.75% potency. So it's a pretty nice little augment capsule that we have in the game. It's going to make people using Abadank, it's going to make getting those 20 unique augments a lot easier. So Xiemi's back in the game. We have the new seasonal points to acquire in the game, and her recycle shop here, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all, this is back. So you're going to be able to recycle like SG items here, and all these different like emotes that we have, all these different vocal performance items here. Some of these can actually be sold in the player shops, which are pretty expensive too, so it's a nice little way for you to make Maseta. If you've already gotten some of these, you could always trade in for these and sell them. Towards the bottom down here, there's actually some accessories for like different class emblems and stuff here for like Slayer, Bouncer, all the different classes. So that might be something you're interested in picking up too. So I just wanted to point that out real quick. Now, when it comes to actual like exchange seasonal points inside of here, we have a whole bunch of new things inside of here, some new scratch tickets and also different little accessories, emotions and stuff. There's a central cannon head mount accessory that's in here that's pretty neat looking. It's actually like the central cannon that fires at Dark Falls. Now, towards the bottom down here of the seasonal shop, you can always get a hold of these alpha reactors. We have those back here again, so that's a nice amount of Maseta. Something new here I wanted to point out to y'all is we actually have the new versions of all the Defi capsules in here, the Defi P All. So what these are, these actually take place of allowing you to use these on any of the different like dual quests. So like dual quest 1 through 5, this Defi All capsule here will actually work on each one of those instead of needing to have all the different like old like Defi capsules like 1 through 5. Now you can just have these Defi Alls, and you'll be able to just have one piece of gear that'll actually work on all the different dual quests. So that's a pretty nice little addition. I plan on just doing that later, so I can finally just have one set of armor and one weapon that I can just do like all of that content with, instead of having to have like a big clutter of like different weapons and armor and stuff. That was pretty annoying, so I'm glad SEGA did this. Now, of course, going along with all the different seasonal point stuff that we have in the game, we also have a whole bunch of new limited time seasonal tasks too. So there's a whole bunch of different little tasks here that you can complete going along with doing like little seasonal quests and events and stuff like that. We actually do have a new limited time quest that's been put into game too. That's going to be the next Vera Suppression V3, and you can actually see that this can drop the Legend Series weapons, and as well, it also has a chance to drop Grand Gladiosouls. So it's a pretty decent little like drop that you can get inside of there, like between like the weapon and the capsule augments and stuff like that. And you can also get a hold of the new special scratch tickets that we have in here, the Super Origin Festival 25 SP scratch tickets too. So we'll go ahead and mention that. So going along with that, we'll go ahead and mention that we have the Super Origin Festival 25 SP scratch that's been put into the game. So you're going to be accruing these tickets via doing like your daily orders and like running the limited time quests and stuff like that. You're going to accrue some of these tickets here. When it comes to the prize listing here, there's actually like a women's jeans voice and also a net voice that you can get as a frequency bonus. And as well, also you're going to get like a select ticket, so you'll be able to pick anything that you want to from the prize listing here. Now, when it comes to the prize listing, they actually revived a lot of stuff in here. A lot of the really cool camos are in here. There's a whole bunch of really cool stuff. And there's actually like some of the outfits, like Jean's outfit from base PSO2 has been put back in here, along with Annette's outfits inside of here too. So just in case if you didn't get that last year when it was here, you can always try to get it now. Now, towards the very bottom down here, there's actually like a Star Gem trade too. So once you get a hold of everything that you want to from the listing, like if you've got everything that you want, you can always use your select tickets to try to get the 100 star gems down here. That's always a good choice. So something else that's pretty neat that we have currently going on in the game too with the Super Origin Festival, they're actually giving us 10 a day free SG scratch pulls, and you can actually get up to 150 of these. So for 15 days, you want to make sure that you log in and hit this every day. That way, so you can get a hold of these free scratches here, and you can get a, like, even if there's items inside the scratch that you don't want, you can always just turn them into the SG recycle badges, right? So you can use them like for different little trades and stuff, like that secret shop that I showed you at the Xiemi has currently right now with all those emotes and stuff. You can make the set off of that actually. So there's actually some pretty interesting stuff that they have inside this listing here too. You can actually see that there's a motion idle rappy omurice here, and this it's a pretty cool looking little like rappy food themed like motion idle here. So this is something that you might want to hopefully try to get a hold of with your free scratches. There's some different things inside of here. We have like some stamps in here. These are all actually like new stamps that have like little like voices to them. Now when it comes to this free SG scratch here as well, if there is some stuff in here that you want to get a hold of but you couldn't actually get it from the free pulls after the 15 days, there is actually like an SG version of the scratch where you can scratch further on it with the star gems if you want to. So just keep in mind you can actually spend star gems to try to get a hold of like a particular item in here if there's something that catches your eye that you just don't get for free. So currently right now there is an Arks cash sale going on. This is going to be a nice little package sale here. So the way this works is 2200 AC is going to cost $9.99. It's basically like 50% off for this one-time deal purchase. And this is going to affect every single game store too. So for the Microsoft Store, the PlayStation Store, Epic Games Store, and Razer Gold, you can buy this one-time package on each store. So you can actually get a lot of AC for really cheap doing this. Now when it comes to Steam, the Steam package in particular is full price. So you have to buy 2200 AC or more, but Steam will give you an additional 1200 AC as a one-time only like purchase bonus. So Steam gives you like a little bit of extra AC whenever you buy the full price 2200 AC. But for these other stores here, for the 2200 AC for $9.99, it's a really nice little deal. So you can buy that individually on the Microsoft, PlayStation, Epic Games, and Razer Gold. Now don't forget, if you are purchasing AC on the Epic Games Store, I do have a creator code. I'm an Epic Games partner. You can use my creator code THUNDATHIGHS, which you should see on the screen here. It works anytime that you purchase AC or anything off of Epic Games, so whether it be like other games like Fortnite and stuff like that. So if you decide to use the creator code THUNDATHIGHS, thanks a lot for the support. So inside of the AC shop, there is actually some pretty nice little packages that are on sale here. We do have a Super Origin Festival premium set here, which is on sale, and this is a pretty nice deal. So this is 3200 AC for 90 days of premium, but it comes with a lot of extra goodies here. You can see in the middle of the screen, it's going to come with an Augment item protection. It's going to come with a preset success skill enhanced substitute level 3 item, which allows you to take any weapon or armor from fix a 3 to fix a 4 without needing an additional copy. So that has really good value to it. And it also comes with some pretty good little like augment capsules there too. You can see it comes with a Lux Halpha, a Grand Gladiator, and also a Grand Dreadkeeper 2 capsule. So pretty nice little extra goodies. If you're needing premium, this is a pretty good time to buy it with that little sale that's going on. So we do have a revival scratch that got added today too, the remix line April 25. So this one has like a couple of things inside of the frequency bonus here that was pretty cute. In particular, I'm going to mention on 50 times pulls, there was a Lilliput slippers here. You can see these on my feet right here in the little preview window. They look really cute. And these can actually be sold on the player shops too, so you don't have to actually scratch to get a hold of these. You might find some players just selling these that don't want them. So just keep in mind you can actually purchase these on the player shops. So this scratch in particular here actually has like some pretty nice like outfits that have been remixed, where like they're missing like the shoes and stuff like that. You can actually see currently here in the preview window, I'm actually wearing one of these bikinis that they've remixed. So this one here that you have me currently wearing in the preview window here, you can see that I actually have like the shoes on it and everything. So if I was to choose the new one here, it actually hides like the leggings, right? Like it hides like the feet. So if you didn't like the leg straps and the shoes and everything, you can actually get a hold of this new one here, this remix line one. And this actually is a little bit different, has the shoes hidden on it. So I think a lot of people are going to want to get a hold of that. Okay, so we do have two different Arks record rankings going on this week. One is going to be for all classes, and the other one's going to be for Braver only class. So we got the Fleeting Flight for Braver only, and then we got the Helical line for all classes. So I'll go ahead and show you on the world map here where you find those. For the one that's the Braver class only, that's going to be Fleeting Flight, you're going to find it right here at Halpha Lake. It's going to be the little cocoon here where you would fight the Boojin. So this is where you would go to for that, for Braver only. And then for the other one, we're going to go over to Medolia Outer Area 1, and that's going to be at this cocoon right here for the Helical line, and that's going to be for all classes. So make sure you do a run of both of those this week so you get all your Arks record badges. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for the video. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Stay safe and have a wonderful day, friends. I'll see you all in the next one.